Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned into the Papare, the number one sports channel in Sri Lanka, and you are here to witness today's C Division Level 1 final between IFS and MAS Holdings. And today's match is between IFS and MAS Holdings, and you are tuned into the Level 1 Women's Finals of C Division in 2024 Mercantile Sports Basketball Association. And to introduce the teams, for Team IFS, wearing number 1, it will be Dilsha Pramodi. Number 5 is Taruka Madiravala. Number 6, Pamoda Jayasekara. Number 8, Mina Ahmed. Number 8, Bhagya Vikramasinghe. Number 13, Buddhika Kulasurya. Number 15, Irandi Anushika. Number 16, Tanusha Krishani. Number 20, Tarushi Lakshani. Number 21, Harini Jayatilaka. Number 23, Gangani Silva. And number 78, Malti Patrana. And for MAS Holdings, it's wearing number 1, it's Gaini Sashikala. Number 2, Hasina Malikarachi. Number 3, Chamali Pereira. Number 4, Pavani Veerasekara. Hasini Rajapaksha. Number 6, Amanda Sirivardhana. Number 7, Heisha Sri Chandrasekara. Number 8, Dilmi Fernando. Wearing number 9, it's Dimeshi Lianage. Number 19, it's Dinakshi Salgado. Number 24, Amaya Mendes. And number 91, Pumini Premaratna. The team is captained by Amanda Sirivardhana. And for today's final, IFS has taken the way that they made here is by beating Nations Trust Bank. And on the second match, they won against MAS Holdings. And the last match, they won against WSO2 Lanka in a comprehensive 52-22 win in the semi-finals. MAS Holdings, on their 3 matches on the road to the finals, beat their finalist counterparts 38-16, and the Nations Trust Bank, they lost it 52-33, and in the semi-finals match against Standard Chartered, they beat Standard Chartered by 34-53 points. The teams are coached by experienced coaches who have been in the basketball arena for a very long time. IFS is coached by our very own Manuranga, and for MAS Holdings it is Coach Prasanna. who has formerly coached Sri Lanka and personally coached myself as well. So I know his tactics. He's a very intelligent coach. So let's see how this match goes. And we are just about to get underway for the C Division Level 1 finals between IFS and Team MS. On the commentary box here, this is Anushka, and with me I have Dilka. Dilka, tell me, how do you feel the game is going to go?
Hi Anushka, it has been a lovely evening so far. So we have a thrilling encounter here with IFS versus MAS. This is the second finals having today, where Standard Chartered took over the first match against WSO2. I think it will be an amazing atmosphere, and we'll have a great battle ahead.
It sure is. Let's get ready for tip-offs. And Team MAS gets a tip-off, but IFS recovers it. Gagani has the ball. Passes off to number 13. And with the first shot of the game, she scores. Team IFS up 2-0. And it's MAS with the ball. A skip pass to number 8, and it's number 4 back again with the first 3-point attempt of the game. It's nothing but air for this time.
And I think if you got a chance to watch the semi-finals where MAS was able to beat the Standard Chartered, 3-point shooting was their strong suit.
And I think we'll get to see a bit more of that in this game as well. It was seen from the beginning, you know. Number 4 attempted the shot at the first shot, you know. So I'm looking forward to a very intense encounter between these two teams.
Absolutely, Anushka. So if we talk about the group stage match, IFS managed to win over MAS with a commanding lead, where they had all the skills set up. I think they are well prepared for this battle also.
And I think it has to do with the defense here as well. As you saw in this last play, you know, they ran the clock down all the way to 24 seconds and they got the ball back. So they are ready defensively and they are ready offensively as well. And gets her own rebound. Jump ball goes the way of MS. Still 2-0. And if we look at the coaches, both coaches have two very different coaching styles. As you can see, Manranga, he's up off the chair. He's very involved. He's very vocal. And if you look at Coach Prasanna, you know, he's always been a very calm guy. He's always in the seats. He gets the players involved.
And I think it comes with the experience also, because if we talk about Coach Prasanna, he has been well experienced. He has been coaching for Royal College for 17 years and he has been the national coach for several tours. And if we talk about Coach Madhuranga, he has been a remarkable remarkable basketball player, and this is his first attempt of actually coaching into Mercantile's association teams.
And MAS gets on the board with number 5 scoring a layup through the defense. A very good shot. The scores are 4-2 with IFS leading. Very tight defense by MAS. They're playing a zone. Not a lot of space for the IFS girls to get the shot in. But she still gets her own rebound. From the first few minutes of the game, Dilka, you've seen offensive rebounds have been going to IFS's way. Tell us a bit about the IFS team, Dilka.
So if we go through the first few minutes of the match, it's visible that IFS is actually pushing MAS to shoot from the outside rather than letting them go drive to the rim and making a shot. So this is where the difference is at the moment. So IFS is actually attacking the basket and making sure on the other end the MAS is not doing the same.
Yes, you spoke about attacking, and they've scored another one on the other side. It's 6-4. Oh, she draws a foul. It's a shooting foul, I think. Side ball goes to IFS. Harini with the layup. She couldn't make it. MAS gets the rebound. And we can see the rebounding again, you know, IFS getting the offensive and the defensive rebounds. Gangani with the Euro, but couldn't make it. It's a good attempt, you know. The women's game has been evolving in Sri Lanka for the last few years. You know, when we were small, we got to see a lot of great players. You know, we had to, when I was small, I got to see Premila, who was a national captain for a very long time play. And her style was very different to what we see here, you know. She was more of a slash and dash kind of a girl, very fast. But you see the players playing now, a lot of Euro steps, a lot of crossovers. What do you think about the evolving of the game, Dilka?
Yeah. If you talk about the skill sets that the players have nowadays, it has been different from what we have seen in the past. So now the players have been occupied with their skill sets, and they want to improve their individual skills more and more and bring them into the full court setup. So I think that's where the difference is. And
exactly.
As you mentioned about Pramila, who was one of the finest players Sri Lanka ever produced. And in the next match, if you stay with us with Papare, you will able to see Niroshini Paiva will be playing with NTB. She's one of the sharpest shooters we have in the Sri Lankan basketball community.
And I do hope our crowd stays with us, because stay with Papare, where this will be the only channel that you'll be getting to see these girls play and showcase us their skills. 4 minutes left on the clock, and it's IFS leading 6 points to 4. This is all the makings of a very close game. If you look at the crowd, you know, it seems like the IFS has got a bit more crowd behind them, but MAS always brings the crowd in. They're a bit more vocal. A lot of the corporate guys will walk in a few minutes after it, so we'll wait for the crowd to come in. The atmosphere will heat up as well. MA is playing a very dangerous game here. Ooh, nice attempt at a pass, but intercepted by the IFS number 1.
So if you see the defense that IFS is playing, it's sort of a 2-1-2 kind of a defense setup, where the point guard who's guarding the ball is also supporting the wings when they get the ball up on the court.
And I think that is the correct defense to play against this MAS team. If you look at their strengths and their weakness, I think this is the perfect defense for them, as MAS takes the first time out of the game. Time to regroup, time to take a small rest. And the scores are still 6 points, with IFS leading to MAS's 4. And the two teams are back after a very short timeout with 3 minutes left, 3 and a bit more on the clock. Let's see how this goes. And a nice pass out, blocked by number 3 for MS. The IFS passing seems to be really well, you know. They're passing the ball, they're sharing the ball. A wild heave. MS takes a rebound. Setting up the offense.
Yeah, what you said was correct. If you look at the offense that MA is playing, the ball is actually with the few people. When we go back to the IFS setup, they actually pass the ball, move the ball around, make sure that there is a free player available to take a better shot.
Correct, Dilka. I think in the first quarter, during the first few minutes that we've seen a lot of effort by IFS to share the ball. As you can see, a pass into the paint, and she draws a foul, and she's out at the free throw line. No, it's again side ball.
Now you can see Coach Prasanna has been engaging with the team. He's standing up, directing his players, making sure that they get the win out of this match. That's a long pass. The MAS players couldn't hold on to it. Now it's time for IFS to make sure that they are attempting and driving through to the basket.
Oh, straight pass, but it's recovered back again. Hurry with the ball. She once again passes it straight to the center. No, it seems to be working. And she draws a foul one more time. MAS number 4 with the foul. As you can see, she gets a strong rebound. She gets it. She gets the foul and she goes up for the shot. And she's up for 2 points. Let's see how the free throws goes. She misses the first one. As you can see, Dilka, free throws has always been a very weak part of my game. I'm not ashamed to admit that, you know. Free throws has always scared me. Tell me, how do you go about making a free throw? What are your steps?
So the first point that we have to take, if you are making any kind of a shot, will be the balance. Then you have to make sure that you are aiming to the right part of the rim or the board. It's actually different from person to person. And the most important part is you make sure that you are calm, because that will be a free throw.
And I think with this game we'll have a lot of free throws. Speaking of free throws, that's an offensive foul by the number 1 for IFS. As you can see, a moving screen. So you're not allowed to move during the screen, and I think it's not as much as the screener's fault rather than the person who is driving in. I think we all have been taught by our school coaches, you know, when going for a screen, go towards the screener rather than walk around it. While number 6 makes a very long shot. It equals the scores. It's 6-all. That was a very beautiful shot. She created space. Gets a shot in within the last 2 minutes of the game.
Like we predicted, Anushka, it seems like we are inching into a close game again.
IFS gets the offensive, but unable to convert this time. And MS walks the ball down the court. Passes to number 5. To number 4 on the corner. Back again to number 5. Number 4 gets an open shot. Throws it up. Ooh. Rims out. Number 13 with the rebound for IFS. Gangani with the ball. Takes a calm look. And a pass once again to the post. She misses it. The IFS posts have been getting a lot of passes down on the paint. They have been getting a lot of free shots, but unable to make it so far. And another rebound by the IFS, and increases the score to 8-6. Last 30 seconds of the game.
You can see with the IFS how they play. They are controlling the pace. They are taking their time off the clock.
And a very nice pass. Number 5 drives in and dishes it out to number 6. A beautiful shower pass, if I might say so.
That was a wonderful pass.
Clock winding down. 5 seconds on the clock. Number 23 with the ball. She throws it up. Couldn't make it. And that brings it to the end of the first quarter. And it's a tie game between IFS and MAS, with both teams scoring 8 points. Let's take a look at a few of the highlights from the first quarter. A very close game. As you can see, she drives in, throws it up, gets a beautiful shot. So I think MAS is quite a well-balanced team. You know, they've got the long shooters, they've got the people to drive in, and IFS has got the height on them. You know, a lot of offensive rebounds. I think IFS has taken a lot more rebounds than MAS. They've been passing the ball, but it's still early times, you know, Dilka. You know, they've still got 3 quarters to go, as they say. You know, it's not over until it's over. So
definitely,
let's see.
It has been a close game so far. We are at 8 against 8 at the moment. So let's see how the rest of the 3 quarters will be gone. Okay, we are back with the second quarter.
And it's MS ball. Controlling the ball is number 4, Pavani. Bit of a wayward pass. Dilmi, who's playing number 8 for MMS, just does not have the height to get that pass.
I think they are adopting into the situation. MAS, they are trying to feed their post players and see whether they can make any difference in this game.
It's that is always been a key part of basketball, you know, adaptability. The players, the coaches, as once again IFS feeds it down low. Number 21 with the score, assisted by number 13. IFS leads 10 points to 8. Pavani walking down the ball. A bit of a static possession, if I say so. Once again, a wayward pass intercepted by IFS. Almost steps out of bounds. Number 13 for IS, Buddhika. Harini with the shot. Couldn't make it. MAS with the ball. The turnovers are really counting up, Dilka, but so far it hasn't affected the scores because MAS and IFS both haven't converted through the turnovers.
So we should mention that IFS was the C Division champion during the previous edition of MAS League Basketball Championship.
And they are the defending champions. So they do have to show up this game. So far, it has been positive signs for them. But MAS is always a contender in these games, Dilka. We've seen through their basketball from the men's side and from the ladies' teams. You know, MAS never goes away. Heaves up a three, number 23 for IFS. A wonderful shot. Gangani with the three. IFS leads 13-8. I think MA is missing a trick here, leaving up Gangani out in the open.
That was a nice reply from the MAS.
Comes straight back with a two. Brings the score back down to 13-10.
You can feel the atmosphere here. The crowd is gathering, they are cheering for their teams.
Gangani with another three-pointer. This one off target. But she's getting the shots, she's getting the space. And I do think it's a right move to do, you know. If you have the space, if you have the shot, you should always take the threes.
And you know what they say, shooters shoot.
Shooters shoot. Almost a turnover. We're lucky this time. A long shot by MS equals the score. And that was Dilmi Fernando for MS with the long three. We've got a couple of shooters in this game, Dilka.
Definitely. Seems like IFS is going back to their basics.
And back to the free throw line, if I might add. Scores are 13-all. I really think this is going to go down to the wire. 13-all in the second half. Just a bit under 7 minutes. You can see the tension on the players' faces, the bench, the crowd. And you can see it between us as well, you know. This game is going to go down to the wire. Misses both free throws. Ball with MS. Number 4 driving in. Blocked by 21. She had the shot. She had the shot, but it was good defense.
In this quarter, you can see MS is actually trying to reach the rim rather than shooting from outside, shooting from the arc. So
very
now
true.
they are mixing things up.
Gangani with the ball. Tries to weave through 3 defenders, but unfortunately could not do so. Somehow IFS comes up with the ball. Buddhika with the shot. Rebounded by no one in particular. Ball goes out. It's MAS ball. The scores are 13-all with 6 minutes on the clock. MAS walking down the ball. They want to set the games up. Heaves it from the elbow. Number 6 makes it. MAS with the first lead of the game. As you can see, look at that. One dribble to the side, to the elbow, and shoots it. I know, Dilka, all our coaches have drilled it to us from, you know, when we were going schooling. Always go to the elbows. Take the screen, go to the elbows. IFS with another rebound. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still couldn't make it. Buddhika working really hard on the paint.
That's definitely going to hurt them because they had 2 chances to make sure that the scores are level again. We have a substitution coming in. Number 16 from IFS.
Number 21 seems to be going out, Dilka. That's Harini who's going to take a small breather. And Tanusha is going to come in. Looks like for the remainder of this game. Number 5 with the shot. IFS gets the rebound. Gangani trying to work her way through 3 defenders. MAS gets the ball. That was a good hustle. Both teams are going at the ball. IFS back with it.
So IFS captain is showing what they need to be doing in order to win this game. You have to hustle. You have to gain more control of the ball.
She went for the Euro step. Just could not finish it. The defense was there. 15-13. Pavani walks the ball down. Passes it to Amanda, the captain of the MAS team. Passes it to Hasani. And she turns it over. Gangani once again on the floor. She had the break, but turns it over. MA settling down. Throws up a wild shot, rebounded by IFS. Buddhika with the ball, passes off. Gagani back with the ball. Dilsha passes it back to Tanusha. Clock is there. Time runs out. Tell us a bit about the MS defense, Dilka. We've seen a few 24-second violations from the IFS team as we head on to another timeout. Tell us a bit about the defense.
Yeah, now you can see when IFS is bringing the ball into the front court, they are pressuring it up from the half-court line itself. So they are making sure IFS is not taking the clock off and getting the better decisions on passing to the post players. And this is where the difference has been. So now they are unable to pass to the post player and they are packing up the painted area as well.
Yes, the key to winning the match has always been defense, Dilka. No matter how good an offense is, the better defense always wins the game, you know. That has always been the key.
And as we have shown in the highlights also, you can see that in previously IFS was losing a few of the easier baskets.
True, true. IFS has had a lot of chances to score down in the paint. The center has had a lot of good chances, a lot of offensive rebounds, but unfortunately they could not convert it into points. And as a result, they're down by 2 points, Dilka. As we come back to the game with 3 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. It's MAS ball. Pavani brings up the ball, passes it off to Amanda, the captain. She draws a foul. A bit of confusion as to which side the ball is going to go, but we're all back. Fakes it, drives in, passes it off to Amanda. Amanda with the shot. Ooh, rims out. Buddhika with the rebound. Gangani brings up the ball. Passes it off to the captain, Mina. Pass it off to Buddhika. A beautiful shot, if I might say so, Dilka.
That time Buddhika made sure that she makes the shot. And you can see the confusion between the MAS defense.
Must give props to the assist. That was a very well-timed pass. Number 5 fakes, drives it. A scoop layup. Draws a foul from Buddhika. MA's at the free throw line. I think the foul is before the shot, Dilka, so it's a side ball. Passes back to number 5. Number 8 with the ball. Pass it back. Clock. Throws a wild shot. Goes nowhere, actually. It's still MA's ball with 1 second on the clock. This needs to be a very quick shot, Dilka. Let's see who they go to. Beautifully executed. Cuts in to the paint. Pass in from the baseline. Quick shot attempt. Draws the foul in. I think this was probably the best result that they could have hoped for.
Yes, they drew up the play really nicely and they ended up with a foul and 2 free throws. Unfortunately, number 6.
Captain
Amanda couldn't make the shot.
A lot of weight on her shoulders. She makes the shot. Takes a lead by 1 point. MS holding lead 16-15.
As we all know, these free throws are crucial in a close game. As we are seeing right now, MA is leading 1 point.
Another offensive rebound by IFS. Comes up with the ball. Passes out to Buddhika. Ooh, misses it. MS gets a rebound.
Oh, unfortunately, that will be an 8 seconds violation.
A very basic violation, Delka. 8 seconds is criminal. But that's even worse. Turns it off, and a missed layup it is. Somehow IFS comes up with the ball. To anyone tuning in, you are looking at the Papare, the #1 sports channel for Sri Lanka. You are tuned into the finals of the C Division Level 1 game between IFS and MAS Holdings. And the scores are MAS lead 16 points to the 15. Gangani with the ball. A running lay. MAS gets the rebound. Minna intercepts it. Amanda with the ball. Takes it up. Takes a wild shot. Buddhika is back again with the rebounds. A very key aspect of this game has been the rebounding by IFS Dilka. And they come up with a rebound one more time, you know. The conversions do need to happen, Dilka. Offensive rebounding is just not enough. Six seconds on the clock. She throws it up, gets the rebound. Couldn't make it. Gangani brings it up once again.
IFS is taking their time, making sure Buddhika is where she's supposed to be, in the painted area.
Throws up a shot and another offensive rebound. That's another offensive rebound. And this time they make it. They're really going to make them pay if they don't, if the MAS girls don't get these rebounds, Dilka.
And we have another lead change in the match. The IFS is leading 6.
And that's the end of the game. IFS leading 17 points to 16 for MAS. A very exciting half, Dilka. Lead changed a few times. Tell me, what were the key points for this half?
So the key point has been the rebounding, as we spoke. So IFS managed to get few of the offensive rebounds, but they were unfortunate to convert them into the points.
Very true, Dilka. And we've seen the fouls as well, you know. Free throws could be improved. We had a few missed free throws. A few points for the team to talk about during the halftime. Let's take a look at some of the highlights during the first half. 3 points were attempted. 3 points were made. Gangani made the first 3 point of the game. A beautiful shot. She called glass. And that was way downtown from MAS. That's from Curry range, if I say so. Amanda with the basic shots coming in. We've had a exciting quarter, Dilka. We're going to take a small break.
Yeah.
We'll come back. Let's go back. Let's just go take a break. We're going to hand it over to commercials. So please make sure you tune back in about another 8 minutes to witness the third quarter of the C Division Level 2 Finals.
See you soon. മലയാളം ചിത്രപട്ടയ.
Morning. Surprise ആണല്ലോ.
ഓൺലൈൻ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് വിളിച്ച.
ഓഫീസിലെത്തിയപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും ഓൺലൈൻ.
ഒരു പ്രപ്പോസ് ചെയ്യുമെന്ന്. കൂടുതൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും കാണിക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പേ ആ കൊച്ചിന്റെ കുറച്ച് ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് എടുത്താ.
നിന്റെ മമ്മിക്ക് നട വട്ടാണ്. നീ തന്നെ ഡീൽ ചെയ്താ. ആ കൊച്ച എന്റെ വീട്ടിൽ പോയി കാണോ അല്ല എന്തോ.
നിനക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവാത്തോടാ പോലീസ്.
ඔක්තෝබර් 13 වනදා රාත්‍රී 9:30ට.
There's a big world out there for your child to explore, with so much to see, so many things to do, and so much to enjoy learning about. They can do it all with the UK's #1 children's channel, CBeebies. It's a safe place for your child to learn through play, with delightful shows that will entertain and educate. Get them ready for a big world with CBeebies.
පොඩ්ඩක් නවතින්න. ඔබ ඔය රිමෝට් එක අතේ තියන් channel මාරු කරන්නේ ඔබේ දරුවට බලන්න හොඳ programs යන channel එකක් හොයන්නද? ඔව් ඒක ලේසි වැඩක් නෙවෙයි තමයි. සමහර ඒවායි කාටුන් විතරයි. තවත් ඒවායි අධ්‍යාපනික වැඩසටහන් විතරයි. තව සමහරක් ඒවායි සින්දු විතරයි. ඔය සේරම එකම තැනක තිබුණා නම් දරුවටත් ලේසි, ඔබටත් පහසුයි නේද? එහෙනම් ඉතින් ඔබට නවතින්න වෙන්නේ මෙතන. දරුවගේ දැනුම අවබෝධය වර්ධනය කරන ගමන් දරුවා සතුටින් තියෙන වටිනා වැඩසටහන් රසක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. Dialog TV නාලිකාංක 48. A+ Kids TV. ආදරේ බෙදෙන පුංචි හිත්වලට ආදරෙන්.
මලික් මලයාලම් චිත්‍රපටය ඔක්තෝබර් 9 වනදා රාත්‍රී 9:30ට Channel 1 කොලිවුඩ් සිනි නේරම් තුලින් බලාපොරොත්තු වන්න.
സുലൈമാൻ
എല്ലാം മതിയാക്കി ഹജ്ജിന് പോവാൻ തീരുമാനിച്ച മനുഷ്യനാണ്. ഇനി അങ്ങയുടെ പേരിൽ ഇവിടെ ആരും വെട്ടിച്ചാവണ്ട.
5 നേരവും നിസ്കാരം മുടക്കാത്തവനാ സുലൈമാൻ. അന്നേരം പുറയിലൂടെ ഇങ്ങനെ എടുത്തു വലിച്ചാ പെട്ടെന്ന് തീരുവടേ. ഈ പള്ളിയിൽ നിസ്കരിക്കാനെത്തുന്നവരുള്ളിടത്തോളം കാലം അവർ കലിക്ക് ഒന്ന് തൊടാൻ പോലും പറ്റില്ല.
හැම රැයකම අප නොනිදා තැබූ අපේ කාලයේත් මින් පෙර යුගයේත් හොඳම ටෙලිනාට්‍ය රසාලිප්ත කතා තුළ අපමණ සිනහ වූ මදකට හැඬුම් සිර වූ අපේම නොවූ අපේම කතාන්තයන් ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ටෙලිනාට්‍ය කලාව සැරසූ සුරම්‍ය රැඟුම් ආනන්දය නොනවත්වා නරපන්න සිටිහිටස් ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ටෙලිනාට්‍ය නාලිකාව ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් චැනල් අංක 19.
ලෝකේ ඉන්න දක්ෂතම චෙස් ක්‍රීඩකයා ගැන ඔයාලා දන්නවද? එයා දිනාගෙන තියෙන ජයග්‍රහණ ගැන දැනගන්න කැමතියි නේද? එහෙමනම් අමතක නොකර මේ සතියේ ස්පෝර්ට් ප්ලස් බලන්න. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ප්ලස් බදාදා උදේ 11:30ට සවස 4:30ට සහ රාත්‍රී 7:30ට සෙනසුරාදා දවල් 2ට
A+ Kids TV නාලිකාංක 48 ඔස්සේ නිර්මාණශීලී ජයග්‍රාහි පුඩ්ඩන්ට පවුලේ අයත් එක්ක පර්ල්බේ යන්න මෙන්න හොඳම අවස්ථාවක්. ඒ විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඇට්ලස් කලර්ස් පාක්ස් පැස්ටල් වෙතින් තවත් වටිනා තෑගි ගොඩක් දිනාගන්න පුළුවන්. කරන්න තියෙන්නේ මෙච්චරයි. A+ Kids TV අපේ ආර්ට් ප්ලස් වැඩසටහනින් අපි ඉදිරිපත් කරන කතාවේ ඊළඟට මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා හිතලා ඒකේ ඔයා කැමතිම අවස්ථාව ලස්සනට ඇඳලා අපට එවන්න. චිත්‍රය වද්දී චිත්‍රයත් එක්ක ඇට්ලස් කලර්ස් පාක්ස් පැස්ටල් බොක්ස් එකේ ෆොටෝ එකක් හරි ඇට්ලස් කලර්ස් පාක්ස් පැස්ටල් බොක්ස් එකේ තියෙන ස්ටිකර් එක ඔයාගේ චිත්‍රය අලවල හරි එවන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා. ඉතින් 0768යි 21යි 22යි 66 අංකයට ඔයාගේ චිත්‍රයත් නම ලිපිනය දුරකථන අංකය එක්ක අදම WhatsApp කරන්න. A+ Kids TV නාලිකාංක 48 ඔස්සේ
කිසිදා නොමියෙන මතක කිසිදා නොමියෙන චරිත සැමදා මතකෙන් නොමියෙන චිත්‍රපට තුළින් ස්වර්ණමය යුගයක් එකලු කළ අප්‍රමාණ රසිකාදරයට පාත්‍ර වූ සිංහල සිනමාවේ අමරණීය චරිත මතකාවර්ජනය අමරණීය මතක ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් චැනල් අංක 18 රෙදේ TV ඔස්සේ සෑම දිනකම සවස 3ට
දන්නවද සිංහයාගේ කම්මැලිකම ගැන? දැකලා තියෙනවද මීමස් රජලගේ ලස්සන? අහලා තියෙනවද The Great Elephant Gathering එක ගැන? විඳලා තියෙනවද තල්මහෙක්ගේ ආදරය? මේ සේරම දකින්න, අහන්න, බලන්න, විඳින්න පුළුවන් එකම තැන. Animal Planet. ලෝකයට හැංගුණ සත්ව ලෝකයේ අපූර්වත්වය සමග Animal Planet.
ඩිස්කෝ රාජා තෙලිඟු චිත්‍රපටය ඔක්තෝබර් 10 වනදා රාත්‍රී 9:30ට චැනල් 1 කොලිවුඩ් සිනේනයම් තුළින් බලාපොරොත්තු වන්න.
Very nature of nature.
మనం ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేయకూడదని ఇండియన్ కౌన్సిల్ ఆఫ్ మెడికల్ రీసెర్చ్ ఆల్రెడీ వార్నింగ్ ఇచ్చింది.
వీడైతే నో రిలేటివ్స్ జీరో రిస్క్. We are going to be gods.
Dialog Television එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට TV බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. දෙස් විදේශ channel රසක් සමග channel 80කට වඩා. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම රීලෝඩ් සහ My Dialog app මගින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ටෙලිවිෂන් රසාස්වාදය. Dialog Television.
Welcome to
And to our listeners, welcome back to the finals of the C Division Level 1 ladies for the match between IFS and MAS Holdings. I have here with me Dilka and myself will be taking you through the game. MAS leads a keenly contested half, 17-16. Okay, a small correction there. IFS is leading 17-16. It has been a closely contested game. A lot of lead change, Dilka. I got confused.
I think we are all excited with this finals matchup. This is the second match of today's three finals.
And it's Gangani with the ball. IFS with the first shot. Keenly contested rebound. MAS comes out again. A bit more of a crowd trickles in Dilka for this game, and I think for the next game as well. Few familiar faces in the crowd. National captain Chamat, one of our selectors as well.
Actually, Anushka, Chamat Dhanavansha was the previous head coach of IFS women's team, where they crowned as champions in the previous edition of Mercantile Basketball Association Championships. But unfortunately, as appointing as the chairman of selection committee in Sri Lanka basketball, Chamat Dhanavansha cannot participate into any competition as the head coach or assistant coach.
But he is still a keen supporter of IFS basketball. As you can see, he's just off the camera right behind them, cheering them on. Very vocal.
And we can also see Duke Rajapaksha, one of the finest players ever produced by Sri Lanka basketball. He's in the crowd here.
A former teammate of mine when I was at Dialog, and also my coach now at Bulls. Misses both free throws. IFS back. Passes out to Harini. Fakes. That's a 3-second call. Buddhika had the right idea, but she stayed in the paint for too long. And it's MAS back again with the ball. Slow moving offense though. Makes the right pass. 3 seconds, unfortunately, Dilka. Offense needs to be a bit faster from what I see, Dilka. What do you think?
Correct. And this is the first time we are seeing Chamali is actually getting the ball in the offensive end.
Halftime, had time to strategize. And Gagani once again attempts. Could not come up with the shot. And it's MAS ball once again. Both teams are getting their shots in. It's just a matter of converting.
One of the strong suits that we saw during the first half was IFS is grabbing the offensive rebounds, and we are yet to see that in the second half.
Let's see if they can bring it again. Or let's see if MAS has an answer to it. Nearly turns the ball over. A lucky passage of play, if I might say so, Dilka. Pavani taking the ball from the out. Hasni with the pass. Shamali gets the pass in and makes a shot. Nicely passed. Nicely worked.
And there goes another lead change. Now the MAS is leading 18-17.
I don't know how much longer we can take this, Dilka. So many lead changes now. We still got another quarter and 8 minutes left of this. And I have no doubt there'll be a lot more lead changes during the game. This is going to be a very keenly contested match.
IFS with the ball.
Buddhika with the shot. And again, IFS comes up with the rebound. And again, Buddhika comes up with the rebound. Passes out to Harini. Harini with the shot. Couldn't make it. 2 offensive rebounds in that time. Unfortunately, could not convert. Passes out to number 8. And she makes it. That was Dilmi Fernando for MAS. Probably the smallest player on court. Makes it up with a heart. Another offensive rebound for IFS. Harini gets a rebound. Minna, the captain, she's there. Excellent defense on the baseline.
I think the main difference you can see from the first half to this half is MAS actually trying to grab the rebounds. There are 3 players coming into the ball whenever the ball hits the rim.
And I think that is probably one of the things that was highlighted during the halftime by Coach Prasanna, who is very experienced. I'm pretty sure he knew this aspect of the game. And we got a sub coming in. That's Tanusha who's coming in. And Dilcha has to go out to take a breather. Excellent pass, but Buddhika could not convert it. It's MA's ball.
Another great rebound by Chamali.
I think she has been told she needs to go for those rebounds. She was quiet in the first half, Dilka. But I think that has more to do with the IFS girls putting a bit more effort on the boards rather than anything else. Back with the boards again. Gangani trying to weave through 2 defenders. Meena gets the ball. A beautiful pass. Unfortunately, comes up empty. Silly mistake if I do say so, Dilka. A turnover by the captain. Ooh, in and out. Nearly makes it. MA is trying to break away. IFS back on defense. A bit too keen on that attempt, Dilka.
Now you can see the frustration from the IFS players. So they are trying to get the possession as soon as possible because they want to make sure that they are leading this game.
A safe foul if I do say so. Her first foul, but it all adds up. She needs to be in this game. A nice roll off and makes it. That was Pavani for MAS. Dribbles in, rolls off and gets the jumper to go. Impressive finish. Extends the leads to 22-17. Gangani throws up a wild shot. Off balance. Not the best option at that point. But I guess the lead is getting heavy on their minds right now. Biggest lead of the match so far. 5 points. Buddhika backs down. And comes back up again with the rebounds. And gets fouled in the attempt of the shooting.
I think Anushka IFS needs to stick their basics. Make sure they stay calm and feeding Buddhika and trying to make more opportunities out of her. Because that has been the game changer during the first half.
And I think it was Chamali who fouled it. And that was a 3rd foul, Dilka. If it is actually Chamali who did make the foul, she's in foul trouble. She has to stay in the game for MAs to have any chance of this game. Cuts the lead down to 18-22. Back down to 4 points. It's a 2-possession game. Going back to Chamali, Dilka, she seems to be their main center. She has not subbed out of the game so far. And I think the coach probably wants her to play the full 40 minutes. That was a good defense. As you can see, the bench seems to be getting into it a bit more. Both benches, Dilka. Both benches are getting a bit vocal. Both teams came here today to go home with the win. No one wants to back down. Buddhika once again with the shot, and she makes it. It's 20 points to 22. MAs leads by 2. I really think Buddhika has taken this game to her heart. She has carried this team. She's put them on her shoulders. You can hear the crowd, Dilka. And Gangani makes the interception. She's going for the layup. And she gets fouled on the way. Excellent passage of play by IFS, Dilka.
You can see the momentum is changing basket after basket. And we have a timeout from MAS team. And we have 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in the quarter, where MAS Holding is still leading by 22-20.
I think Coach Prasanna saw the danger of the momentum that was with IFS, quickly makes the timeout, the correct timeout call, Mumdelka. At this rate, IFS was almost going to catch up, but still, they brought the lead from 5 points to 2 points. So let's see how it goes up. 4.5 minutes left on the clock, Dilka.
And I think, Anushka, this is a good time to talk about the women's basketball in Sri Lanka and evolution of it during the past few years. And we can see few teams are coming in and competing against each other in the Mercantile level. And the Mercantile Basketball Association is making sure also the under 18 girls team will be participating in the A division.
And I do think that is the right way forward, Dilka. It lets the young girls who are coming up, to have a chance at the biggest stage in Sri Lanka, They get to perform at the top stage, and also they get to perform against people they admire. A lot of the national players will be, most of the national players will be taking part in this tournament. So it's a very good opportunity for these young girls to play in the A division. Under 18, you're basically still a child. You have your whole career ahead of you, whole basketball career ahead of you. So it's a very good opportunity for them. And Dilka, I've seen some of these schoolgirls who play basketball, Dilka. Their skill level is off the charts, Looking back to our school days, the skill level has grown, has changed by leaps and bounds. I think it comes down to the training as well as the whole game improving as well, A lot of the game is accessible to everyone. So I think the girls are taking it by taking the chances, and improving their game. So hats off to the Mercantile Services Basketball Association for giving the opportunity, the stage to these young girls to play. I think someone's getting scolded, Dilka. Someone's getting scolded. Coach Prasanna gets very vocal from time to time, I've been at the brunt of it when I used to play for my old team. He used to be very vocal. What he said I can't say on camera, but he does get a bit explicit,
I mean, he has a true passion for the game, and that's why he's vocal about his players, his plays, and everything. Here we have another turnover by the IFS team.
Dilmi with the ball, back to Amanda, the captain. Passes out to Pavani. Pavani with the 3. Oh, rims out. Buddhika with the rebound. Meena passes out to Gagani. Dribbles out to the 3-point line. Calls to the screen.
That was a wonderful pass from the IFS team, but they
could not finish. Could not finish. A lot of the offensive rebounds, a lot of these cuts have been unfinished, Dilka. This game would have been a different story if they actually managed to finish it. A wonderful pass out to Dilmi, and she gets with the foul. That was Harini with the foul. Good effort by her to get all the way back down to catch up to Dilmi.
So IFS team is currently with 4 fouls on this quarter. They are 1 away from making sure that there will be a free throw for every foul from then onwards.
Team fouls will play a big part if these girls actually manage to get these free throws in. Dilmi missed the first one. Let's see how it goes on the second one. Rims out again. And we have a foul on the other end. That was Amanda. And I think both teams are on team fouls at the moment, So we have 3 minutes of game time that is with fouls. And that is a very good shot, Dilka. A three-pointer by Harini. And once again, IFS leads 23-22.
You can see the crowd is getting involved with the players and making sure that they are supporting their team and their support is getting recognized by the players.
They were 5 points down and lead by 1 with 2.5 minutes left on the clock.
Will this be another three-pointer?
That was an attempt. Ooh, almost got it. Buddhika with another rebound. Nice block by Amanda. Wild pass by Pavani to catch Dilmi, but it heads out of bounds. Two minutes left on this quarter. IFS being patient, passing the ball around, making the cuts, and coming up with offensive rebounds. These offensive rebounds have been the key part of their game. From the tip-off, they have been working really hard. Gangani takes the ball. She gets the free lane. She could not make it. She had the lane to herself. That was a basket that she could have made, and her team really just did need it.
These are crucial points when it comes to a close game, as we are standing in 23-22 with the lead that IFS is having.
MS comes up with the rebound. Dilmi with the ball, pass it out to Amanda. Amanda makes a shot. Dilmi with the assist, and MS back on the lead. I think we had about 3 lead changes this quarter, Dilka.
Absolutely. And we have 50 seconds left in the clock. Let's see what difference these two teams can make.
I think Buddhika wanted to make the pass there. Just did not have it in her. Coach Manraga calls for a timeout. I think he wants to gather the players, get them set. 45 seconds left on the clock. Thank you.
If you are joining with the Papare.com for the Mercantile Basketball Association League Championship, and this will be the second match of the 3 finals we are having today, where Standard Chartered Bank actually took over the win in the first finals against WSO2, and here we have IFS versus MAS Holdings.
46 seconds left on the clock, Dilka. Third quarter. The game has been close from the beginning. 23 points to 24. Both teams probably want to go to the last quarter with a lead. A bit of psychological advantage going into the last quarter with a lead, you know. And we're back at the free throw line. Hasini with the first attempt. No rim on that one. Let's see if a second shot goes any better than this.
He has to make sure that the ball hits the rim in order to take advantage.
Rims out again. Buddhika with the rebound.
I think we can
with the ball. I don't think that was the correct shot, Dilka. She had ample time on the clock. We still have 20 seconds. Harini with an open look. Buddhika once again with the rebound. IFS with 3 offensive rebounds. Minna gets a steal. We still have 6 seconds on the clock. MS walking the ball down as the clock runs out. The scores are 24-23. MS leads by 1 point as we go towards the last quarter. Let's take a look at a few of the highlights from the third quarter. That was Chamali. And that's Dilmi with a layup on a very keenly contested game. Buddhika, she's been making shots all the way from the first quarter, carrying her team on the shoulders. Harini coming up clutch. I think that 3-pointer was to equal the game.
Neatly, and if you're watching with us, you can see the atmosphere has been changed and the momentum has been gained by the MAS as of now.
And they come into the last quarter with a 1-point advantage. It might be a small a small lead, but the psychological advantage is there, Dirka, and that has to weigh heavily on the heads of the IFS girls, because they know they are the defending champions. They do have to protect this championship that they have, so they're going to go all out. MS will go out. We are in for an exciting last quarter. To those tuning in, this is the last quarter of the Level 2 C Division Finals between IFS and MS Holdings. And you are tuned on to ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
You can see Buddhika is asking for the ball.
Good defense that time by MS, but a wayward pass. Minna comes up, gets the ball. Ball once again with IFS. Gangani comes charging down the floor. The pass was a bit too much. Dilmi runs away the ball, makes a layup, increases the lead 26-23. As we predicted, Durga, the MS crowd has walked in. A beautiful Euro step, could not finish, but Buddhika comes up with a rebound. Both teams have very good crowd support.
That went out of bounds, and here is the IFS taking the ball into the front court.
Throughout the game, their main target has been Buddhika, number 23 for IFS. She has been the pillar of their offense, as well as the defense, if I might say so. Gangana with the floater, could not get it to go in.
Actually, Anushka, one of the things that we can see is during the first 3 quarters, IFS was taking their time to make sure that they are taking the better shot than just a good shot. But right now, with the lead that MS is having, they have been increased their pace in the offensive end. They are making sure that they are taking quick shots and getting more positions in the offensive end.
Agreed, Dirk. As you could see in this possession, during the first 2 quarters, Harini would have gone down, kept the ball to herself, waited until the teammates got back. But right now, MS has a 3-point lead, which IFS can't afford to let them have. Gangani with the free throw. And she makes the first one. A much needed shot. A much needed point on the board. 24-26. Let's see if she can cut it down to a 1-point lead. Rims out. Dilmi with the rebound. Pavani comes up with the ball. Pass off to Amanda. Pass off to number 3. And she gets fouled.
That was unfortunate from the IFS end.
As you can see, a nice pass by Amanda. Pass it off to Chamali, who could not finish it off because of the foul. 2 important free throws. She misses the first one.
You can see the referee is giving her a warning, making sure that she doesn't go over the free throw line after she releases the ball.
I think that played in her mind that time, Dilka. Still a 2-point lead. Harini with the ball, pass it off to Meena, the captain. Pass it off to Gangani, back to Meena. Has a free lane, pass it back to Gangani. Back to Meena. Harini throws it up, gets her own rebound, throws it up again, and she scores. And the scores are equal once again, 26-all.
You can see how they were passing the ball around to making sure that they are getting a better shot, and that's a brand of basketball IFS was playing for the first 3 quarters, and they have been successful for the first 3 quarters.
And I think they should stick with that, Dilka. That is their brand of basketball. They need to pass the ball around, get the free shot. Gangani drives in, goes up strong for the shot, but could not finish.
We have Janani in the free throw line with a chance of making sure IFS is 1 step ahead in this game.
Hits the front of the rim. Let's see what happens on the second shot. And she makes it. Pushes IFS by 1 point. I don't know if our listeners can hear the crowd, Dilka, but a chance of defense from the IFS bench coming through. The crowd is getting involved, and I think that's helping the IFS team as well.
Actually, if you see the crowd from MAS and is pretty quiet for a while now, even though they have been taking the lead.
Minna gets a smart steal, turns it over again, but Harini gets it back for IFS. They're going to slow the game down, make a few passes. Harini the ball, fakes. MS with the ball. Dilmi makes a pass. That's an unfortunate travel, Dilka. MS had the chance to go once again to the lead. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. And IFS leads 27-26.
I think Buddhika is looking for the goal to make sure that they are. Yes, that was
a beautiful pass by Buddhika, but well defended by MS. Gangani comes up with a steal. She goes for the layup. Gets caught for a foul. She has made about 3 steals in that same fashion, Dilka. A good keen eye.
And you have the sense of the play to make sure you provide best for your team.
Budia comes up short on the attempt. MS once again bringing the ball down. Passes off to Amanda. It rims out. She could not finish the shot this time. Gangani brings the ball up.
She had the right idea.
She had the pass, Dilka. She had the pass. Just could not execute.
You can see IFS is pressuring up from the full court now.
Pass it off to Dilmi. Dilmi with the shot. Nearly makes it. Shamali with the ball. And Dilsha fouls. And the ball is with MS. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. 4:20. Pavani with the long 3. Rebounded by Hari. Passes off to Gangani. She has the lane. She just could not finish it this time. And the ball goes back to MS.
As we are in the 4-minute mark of the Level 2 finals of Mercantile Basketball League Tournament.
Buddhika with the ball. Swings it out to Gangani. Back to Mina. Back to Harini. Harini with the shot. And she makes it. IFS up 29-26. And MS calls for a timeout.
And this is their second timeout in the half, which left them with one more.
Just one more timeout, Dilka. And I'm pretty sure they will have to take the next one. We've been saying it from the start. This has been a very tight game. So many lead changes, so many tight moments, so many crucial moments for both teams. And right now, it's IFS leading 29-26. As we look towards the huddles, Dilka, I'm not sure that our viewers can see them, but players on both sides, they seem to be very tired. They're exhausted.
We didn't see actually much of substitutions going on this match.
Exactly. We've had maybe a few substitutions coming, maybe about 2 or 3 players coming in, but throughout the game, it's been the same set of players. The fatigue must be setting in, Dilka. And to anyone that's tuning on to the Papare right now, you are in for an exciting finish. Pavani with the ball. Minna with the foul. That's a 13 foul for IFS.
Minna was doing the correct thing. She was forcing the player to drive towards the baseline.
Just got a bit overexcited, Dilka. Pass out to Amanda. Shoots the 3 and she makes it and she ties it.
Will this be the game changer?
The scores are all tied up at 29-29. I'm going to say what you said earlier, Dilka. Shooter's going to shoot. Pass out to Harini. Fakes. Drives in. Pass out to Minna. Nearly intercepted. Pass off to Gangani. Gangani lays it off. Amanda gets a rebound. She's driving in. And steps out of bounds.
And Anushka, you have so much of game experiences where the games were tied up during the last 2 or 3 minutes. What would you do if you were in this situation?
I think, Dilka, the correct thing to do right now is not to rush things. You need to make sure you get the passes in, you get the best shot possible, and take as much time out of the clock as possible as well, because you don't want the other team to have a lot of time for them to catch up as well. I think IFS had the right idea, but the execution was not correct. Pass out to Chambliss, she could not collect. Amanda gets the ball. And Buddhika comes up with the rebound. And the thing with the last few minutes in a very tight game, Dilka, is that some of these players have been playing for the whole match without any rest, so they're physically fatigued as well as mentally. So they need to be able to make the right decisions, take time, make the right decisions. MA somehow comes up with the ball. 1 minute and 48 seconds left on the clock. Amanda with the ball. That's Minna with the foul.
Now IFS is in the foul trouble. They are with 4 team fouls.
Amanda throws up a shot, gets her own rebound, shoots again, but misses everything. 94 seconds on the clock, Dilka.
If I'm not wrong, IFS still has 2 timeouts in this half, where MS is having only 1.
Nicely done by Gangani. Goes in for the layup. Gets the foul. Oh, she's down with cramps. She's down with cramps, Dilka. She has to be in the game. If she goes out because of a calf strain or any sort of cramps, IFS will suffer. She needs to be in this game.
The important thing is MSBA has been make sure that there are medical professionals available for these matches.
As we see medical professionals coming in, rushing in to see if there's anything wrong. That's Heel Hub, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
The lads have been doing a wonderful job. As you can see, some of the players have been strapped up. Everything has been done by them. Very professional. All of them are super qualified. And all the players have benefited from this partnership with Heel Hub. Gangan is back on her feet. Important free throws. Rims out. These are the crucial free throws that they need to make. If they really want to win this game, they have to make this shot. Rims out again. Samila with the rebound. MS brings the ball down the court. It's Pawani. Pass it off to Amanda. Pass it off to Dilmi. Dilmi with the cross.
There is another
well
steal.
defended. Oh, Gangani could not make it. Gets her own rebound and gets fouled on the way. That's Amanda with the foul. And I think she's fouled out, Dilka. Is she? Yes, that was her last foul. a super effort in the finals. Captain of the team. Played all the minutes.
And we should also mention the steal by Gangani, because she has been doing this
Throughout the game. I think that fatigue is kicking in, Dilka. She's not getting the power from the legs for the free throws. She has had cramps, as you saw a few minutes ago. Second shot. Rims out. But lane violation. A lucky break for IFS.
Will this be an advantage for IFS to take the crown?
She gets another chance to increase. She gets the shot in. Could not hit anything, Dilka. She is tired. She has no power from the legs to make those shots. We are inside one. We're inside our last minute. And the game is equal. Pamani drives in baseline. Takes a shot. Harini with the rebound. Pass it off to Mina. 40 seconds on the clock. Pass it off to Gangani. She drives in. Put it off to Buddhika. Turns it over. And fouls.
I think this will be
free throws. Both teams are in foul trouble. Let's see if Dilmi can take advantage of this position. Make the shot and push MAS into the lead.
I think both teams were presented with equal number of opportunities in the free throw line.
And they had equal number of misses as well, probably.
Definitely.
Not the best showing of free throw shooting during this game. Second shot. And she misses everything. And we're still at 29 points apiece. With just 31 seconds left, Dilka. This is going down to the wire.
I think this is the high time where IFS should have taken a timeout and make sure they are...
Pass it out to Buddhika, pass it out to Harini. And she makes a traveling violation. Unfortunate. She had the position. She had the shot. Just could not finish. It's back out to MS. 22 seconds on the clock. This is probably the final last play of the game. And she travels. 14.5 seconds left on the clock.
And there goes the timeout that we spoke about.
There goes the timeout. Let's see what coach has in his mind. He gets to advance the ball. He gets to make a play. Let's see what he does, Dilka. It's 29 points apiece. 14.5 seconds left on the clock. The C Division Level 1 Championship is on the line. Let's see if they can finish it off at this point, or maybe we can go into overtime.
If you remember, Anushka, we had a similar situation during the last year Division C, if I'm not wrong, where Division D, when IFS battled against Dara's team, the match went through 2 overtimes to decide the champion of that particular level.
Double overtime has to be grueling on these on anyone. And you can see the ladies walking. They're trying to keep their heads up high. But you know everyone is fatigued. MS is fatigued. IFS is fatigued. 14.5 seconds left on the clock. Will this be the last play that decides the game? Minna with the ball. Passes off to Harini. Harini fakes. Drives. Blocked by Chamili. Dilmi with the ball. Drives in. 7 seconds on the clock. 6 seconds. 4. 2 seconds on the clock. 1. And Harini just could not get the shot off on time. And we are headed to overtime. A super exciting 40 minutes of play. But we are heading off to overtime. And if we have anyone who's tuning in right now, ladies or gentlemen, you have missed a huge game. Mantilo, parang ganun ako. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for overtime. So Dilka, we have 5 minutes on the clock. Team foul stands. And I think it's one timeout per piece for both teams.
Yeah.
The scores are tied at 29 all. Harney with the first shot, and she gets fouled. That's Samali from MAS who had a foul. I think that's her first foul. Once again, she misses a free throw. Free throws could have changed this game, Dilka. A lot of missed free throws.
That's the first lead.
And that's the first lead of the overtime.
And Anushka, I think it's a huge disadvantage for MAS because they are left out with their captain because she was fouled out during the fourth quarter. You can see even in the offense they are playing with 4 players. They are making sure the damage will be minimized.
Exactly what you said, Dilka. You can see exactly what you just said happening right now. They're at a huge disadvantage with Amanda out. She was one of the pillars of their offense, you know. It had to run through her. As you can see now, turnover just because they couldn't find the pass. IFS has a very clear advantage. If they play their cards right, they should come up with a win. Harney with the long three. MAS comes up with the rebound. Pavani brings it out, and Gangani makes a steal one more time. Good defense. And Minna makes the shot, increases it up to 32-29. Dilka, that was the first shot I think Minna attempted the whole game. And she makes it. The captain comes up clutch.
Absolutely. She has been a great strength in their defense. And this is the first time she's taking over the ball and making sure that IFS is coming over this hurdle.
And it's desperation time, so MAS, Dilka. Shots are being heaved. Defense is not falling back.
You can see Coach Prasanna is using an interesting strategy where he has managed to keep one player on the defensive end.
And IFS comes up with the ball again. A traveling violation from MS. It's desperate times, Dilka. IFS leads 32-29 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Buddhika with the shot. Dilsha comes up with the rebound, and Buddhika comes up, misses again, but Dilsha comes up with the rebound again. Harini misses. Harini rebounds. Harini misses again, but MS gets it. Dilmi in the front court.
She had a wide open three-pointer, but she decided to make sure that she drives into the basket.
Yes, as you can see, the two girls fighting for the ball, fighting for the championship right there.
We have 5 seconds here.
5 seconds being called. Excellent defense by IFS. MS is really missing Amanda on the court. Two minutes, 30 seconds, and a free layup by Gangani. IFS leads 34-29.
She has been battling with injuries, the cramps, and here she comes alive in the overtime.
Her and Buddhika have been the heart of this team. She has been a huge part of the defense for IFS. She had, I think I counted 4 steals for her. They're slowing the game down. The right thing to do. Gets the free shot. She makes it. She goes down with cramps. But she brings out the lead to 7 points. IFS is slowly starting to walk away with this game, Dilka.
You can hear the crowd cheering for the IFS team and particularly for Kapuli.
Yes, she's battling on. She knows the win is almost there. IFS crowd is also backing them. Asli passes off the three-pointer again. I don't think she can pass off that three anymore. Throws up a wild shot. Heads out of bounds. 36-29. We have 1 minute and 22 seconds left on the clock.
The instructions are to slow the game down. Make sure that you are using the clock.
Pass it on to Buddhika. Buddhika with the shot. And they get the rebound and make the shot. 38-29. IFS is walking away with this game.
MS is yet to make a basket or a point in this overtime.
And we are inside 1 minute. We're inside the final minute. Dilmi with the shot. She couldn't make it. Harini comes up with the rebound.
That goes out of bounds and MS take the position.
45 seconds left on the clock. MS trying to make those shots so that they can have a chance at this championship. IFS looking to defend their championship run from last year. Buddhika passes out to Pavani. 27 seconds left on the clock. Taking it slow. Getting the boards. Missing everything. 16 seconds left on the clock. The clock is running down. This is a sure to be IFS victory if nothing drastic happens, Dirka. And I don't think it will. With that turnover, IFS gets the ball, and I think we can call it right now.
Yeah, with 4 seconds left in the overtime.
Pass it to Harani, and she makes the final shot of the game. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. IFS comes out victorious in the Level 2 C Division Mercantile Services Basketball Association Tournament 2024 in a highly contested, thrilling game which went down to overtime, which went down to the wire with a lot of lead changes, with a lot of heart being played out in the court. IFS comes out on top, 38 points to 29.
It was a great game from both ends.
A great game.
I think the deal breaker was Amanda going out in the fourth quarter with foul trouble. So
I think in overtime they really missed her. They really missed her game. And you can see the sportsmanship being shown. Players shaking each other's hands, wishing each other good luck. And you can see the breakdown. You can see up until the fourth quarter it was all equal. 8 points equal on the first quarter. 17 to 16 second quarter. 23rd to 24th on the third quarter. And a tie game at the end of regulation time. But in overtime, IFS comes out on top, 38 to 29. And to our listeners and viewers, thank you so much for tuning in to the Level 2 and the Level 1 C Division Finals. This is me and Dirka signing out for now. We're heading out to commercial and we'll see you at the finals.